friends, and welcome back to Easy Nails. Today we are going to create a super easy one ball acrylic nail set, and we are going to use some designer nail foils, and we are using Zoeve acrylic and s&mnailcandi monomer. So I'm going to show you guys how to use Zoeve acrylic and how to use the one ball method. I picked up my monomer. I wiped my brush twice against the tapping dish, and then I tapped 3 or 4 times into that powder. I held the powder on my brush for about a minute, tapping the back of the brush, and when the ball was completely shiny, that's when I put it just above the cuticle area. And the most important thing with this acrylic, you guys, is to tap it into place. So that is what I did. I started with the sides, and then I just tapped it until I got to the free edge. And it's that easy, you guys, to do the one ball method with this acrylic and this monomer. The s&mnailcandi monomer is in Irresistible Sweets. I have a code for them, and they are having a big Easter sale, super sale on their website, so make sure you go and check them out. It's a great time to try out some of their products. So if you need to fill in any of this, you basically just pick up a really small bead and drain it on the back of your paper towel. I'm using dental bibs here, but super easy to get a one ball method with this acrylic. You just have to take your time and work with it. So we're going to see the same thing here. You guys can see I tap into that powder, and then you can see I'm tapping the back of my brush for about a minute until it's completely shiny and pulverized. Then I place it near the cuticle area, and I'm always wiping my brush. This acrylic prefers a medium to drier brush, and then I'm just tapping it from side to side, never pulling, until I get to the free edge. And it's that easy, you guys. And I'm going to show you guys how to get a French design here with loose glitter without using clear acrylic or anything. So you just take your nail when it's still semi wet and just dip it into that glitter. It's that easy. I didn't use clear or anything. I just took the tip, I dipped it directly at a 45-degree angle into the loose glitter, and I got a really pretty French design on my nail. So that is super easy to do, you guys. And you want to make sure you do this when your acrylic is almost dry, but not dry enough. Not totally dry, right? So it still has some shine to it there. You see it didn't go completely matte. So the first color was High Standards. On this color, I'm not sure what it's called, but I will look it up for you guys. And you guys can see how I picked up that bead, 3 or 4 pats in there, and then I'm tapping the back of my brush until the bead is going to turn completely shiny. This takes about 30 seconds to a minute. The s&mnailcandi is a medium setting monomer, so it's just average. It's not slow, it's not fast, it's perfectly in between. So you guys can see how I'm patting there and constantly wiping off my brush. And it's super easy, you guys, to get a one ball method with this acrylic and monomer duo. I absolutely love it. It keeps the shape. It's perfect. So I'm doing this across all of the nails, and we are going to be adding some Louis Vuitton designer touch to this nail set here. This color is beautiful. The High Standards is like a really like on the darker nude side. I really like it. It has some orangey undertones. And then the second color is like a nude, but it has pinky undertones. So these ones go really well together. And if you guys do need to pick up little tiny beads, just pick up a little tiny bead and just make sure you drain it on the back of your brush, and then that way you can drag it out easier. So I'm going to continue this across all the nails. So I tapped into the powder, and you guys are going to see here in a second how perfectly pulverized it turns. You can see it turns like chunky and then completely shiny. So the consistency completely changes, and that's how you know when to put it on your nail. You guys can see I'm tapping it sides first. And it works great with the s&mnailcandi monomer. I don't know if I told you guys earlier in this video, but they're having a huge spring Easter sale. So it's a great time to test out their products. I recommend the mystery boxes. You get an assortment of acrylics and the monomer, and it's super, super affordable, especially with the discount deal going on now. So I would highly recommend to check that out. It works great with all of my acrylics, and there is no smell, which is huge. So you guys can see how I'm just tapping out this color, and I got that perfect one ball method. Any excess I just flicked off there with the back of my brush underneath, and it comes out absolutely perfect. If you guys follow this, you won't have any issues. And then to get that fun free edge French glitter design, you just dip it into the glitter when your acrylic is almost dry, and it's super, super easy. You don't have to deal with putting on a clear acrylic and then adding the glitter. You can just dip it right in. It's really, really easy to do that. And then I'm going to continue here on to the pinky nail, and I'm going to use the same method. And I do recommend using a bigger sized brush when doing this. I just thought it was easier. You don't have to, just for me, it was personally easier. This is a number 16 CAD's brush. And you guys can see I'm just tapping it into place. If you feel it's too runny, just tilt your nail over. That helps so much with the process. So I am using their clear as well, and I'm doing the same method, holding it on my brush for a minute or so until it polymerizes, and I'm doing the same method. So tap, tap, tap into that clear powder, hold it for about a minute or so until it polymerizes, and then I'm tapping the acrylic as well, and I'm just capping these nails. So I will be back. Alright, you guys, so that is it. I added some AliExpress crystals and some Louis Vuitton nail charms from Ebonees Plus Creations. I have a discount code for her. I will leave it down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to subscribe and comment down below. I will catch you guys in the next one.